So right now I find myself in the middle of the Browns Edition area. Here is the Museum of Arts and Culture of Spokane. It's pretty much a rad museum. It's pretty new for here, but it's probably the highlight of the Browns Edition. As you can see, there's tons of like super old, super huge, awesome houses around here that are just like super gorgeous. This street happens to be one of the widest over in this area. They're very small. It also reminds me of an area in Tacoma, Washington that my sister lives in. So if you just kind of walk around, you see it's super pretty over here, and it's also a super nice day, so that kind of makes it for better video, I guess. Over here you can see more of the museum and some random animal statues, which are super cool. And then in just a few like moments drive, literally, we are here like at the edge of Spokane, which is super awesome. And it's like really pretty over here. Same like super old houses. I chose this area because of the super old, really awesome looking houses that are over here, and because it's different than any place else. It reminds me of like a small like town in a way, because everything is just so isolated and by itself, and you can tell when people say they're from Browns Edition, because it's just, I mean, it's a different little world out here, which is super cool. But we also have a super awesome view over on this little area, which is very, very appealing, I must say. I definitely would like to live up here, so this video probably isn't helping that at all, because it makes me want to move up here even more. Pretty lilacs. So after a mere 25-minute drive, we are at the top of 5 Mile Prairie, which is the second location that I chose for my paper. The very large animal, apparently. This is my favorite spot on the prairie. It looks over Spokane, as you can see all throughout there. It is absolutely gorgeous up here. You're probably hearing this wonderful flag blow. I used to come up to this exact spot all the time, actually like further down that way, and I would just sit. It helped me a lot right after my mom died. It was just such a good area to sit. But now they are building houses over there, it looks like, which is, you know, strange, and construction people can probably see me and think that I'm absolutely nuts, but that's fine. So this is the view from that way. And then we have more housing developments over there, and then more over there. And basically, this didn't used to be like anything. This was just complete field, and now there's just houses popping up like as far as the eye can see. They were really famous for their like produce and their fruit and their just growth of things up here, and only a little of that survived, which I will take you to next. In order not to be super sketchy, I'm doing it from my car because it's kind of in somebody's yard, and that would just be weird. So here's the standing apple picking grove. That road that I was just on, Strong Road, is one of the oldest roads up here at 5 Mile, and basically if you keep going down that way that I was, that's where mainly like where the old part is. They are building over there too, which is really, really weird, but yeah, so that's pretty much that. Some area. This is the Grange, which is one of the oldest buildings up here, which is pretty freaking cool. And then there's a schoolhouse, which they actually are using now. They rebuilt a little bit and kind of revamped it, so they're actually using it. The main difference up here than Browns Edition is everything is so far spread out up here, and it's still in touch with its nature roots, as opposed to Browns Edition, where everything is just kind of like a little city and put together as it is. This place does have all their own rules and their own norms and values and all that type thing as well. They also have a little church, they have a school, they have a post office, they have pretty much everything that needs to be a functional society up here. And they pretty much are, which is really cool. It's Also, you know, kind of an escape. You just keep driving up and you are basically on top of Spokane, which is super cool and pretty and awesome.